Hey guys, my name is Andrew Yepson, and I'm the creator director of my documentary hashtag The Struggle. This is a little preview that I was putting together. It's also for a high school project, which just happened to line up pretty pretty in line together, which is super cool. But what this is about is it's not about me. It's not about just the people in it. It's about all of you. It's about everybody. Everybody goes through stuff, and horrible things can happen, and people go through the worst, and people go through things that everyone has gone through before. And life sucks, you know. We all have something that tears us down every time we think about it, or we all go through things that we don't know what to do. And this is saying you're not alone out there. I mean, there are things people go through that it gets to the point to where they think that suicide is the only way, and it's not. And depression is not it's not an illness. It's something that is hurting someone. And I want people to know that you're not alone out there. And this documentary shows that whether you are a homosexual going through the worst stages of your life, going through high school with people who don't understand or don't accept you as a person, or you're someone who has to sleep in their car just so they can get to work and they sacrifice for their families, or you're a woman, you are a single mother who is going through the struggles of being a single mother, or you're someone who has gone through a miscarry, or you're someone who has some sort of mental illness that affects how you think, react, and reason. It just affects how you go through life. These are the things that like people all around you go through, and not a lot of people realize that. No one looks back and figures out why someone acts the way they do. They just kind of assume and they judge. And you know, people need to realize that the that people all around them are going through situations, and the people in those situations need to know that they're not alone. And the hardest thing personally that I know I've been through is accepting the fact that you're not alone. But I guess that's part of the struggle.
Well, I definitely had some rough patches in junior high, high school. Junior high, I got picked on, got called faggot, queer, all that is difficult because, you think people are your friends and then, they think you're a certain way, and it's very, even though I was not out of the closet and I didn't say, yeah, I'm gay, I just tried to hide it from everybody, but I still got picked on, got thrown in a trash can, um, got picked on in gym class, and then eventually in high school, you still have, douchebags that are like faggot or smack my books out of my arms and kick them down the hall, and yeah, it wasn't easy. We would be sitting at dinner one night when I was probably like 11, 12, or 13 even, and my stepmom turns to all of us kids and she says, if any of you come to me one day and tell me you're gay, I will kill you. So obviously, that's not the most comfortable environment to. And people judge you or think of you differently for who you are, and then, when you come to a certain age, you're like, well, be me. I'm going to do what I want to do, if people don't like me for who I am, then screw them. Like, as anyone can tell you, high school and college are it's day and night. You don't realize until like you get out on your own and you're not stuck seeing these same people every day that you go to high school that judge you. It's like you hit a certain point of maturity. Like, I graduated high school. I came out to most of my friends like right after graduation. And so then when I moved to Peoria, started a new school, new people, and you got to pick your friends. You got to be like, oh, you accept me as, a normal human being, even though I'm a homosexual. Cool. Like, then you just become friends with them, and then you don't have to worry about bullies or, it does happen, but you have more control over. You have one life to live. Why not go balls to the wall and just, achieve as much as possible, make a difference, do something great? So why not?
I was originally diagnosed when I was 15 with undifferentiated schizophrenia, which then they re-diagnosed with bipolar with psychotic tendencies, which does not mean I'm all like, it's just hallucinations and delusional thoughts and stuff. But now they're thinking that it might still be schizophrenia with some of the symptoms I've been having. Like, the other day, actually, I was talking to my mom, and I was just kind of out of it, and her face kind of turned into, like, it looked like a really old man. It was really weird, but I could be looking at a wall. It would almost look like it starts to concave in, or like I'd be walking and the floor would look like it starts to concave in, and it would make walking really difficult and going about things and, difficult. And, sometimes I'd be driving and you hear, white noise. I would hear that and then I couldn't hear anything else, and then I'd just get a splitting headache for the rest of the day. Sorry. What were you?
I was asking about a particular instance.
Okay. Well, yeah, that happened, and, well, one that really kind of scared me, I don't exactly remember it, but I think it was you who told me that you saw me running and sweating, and, I don't do that. It was in the summer. I had a sweatshirt on, around the dam, puffing on a cigarette every step I took, and that really kind of scared me because I didn't remember any of it. As much as I hated the fact that I got admitted, I needed it.
Ended up buying a house for 15 grand, luckily, from a friend who just wanted to get rid of it, and then they rented it to us for cheap, $300 a month. It was an hour and a half from work, but she got to be around her family, which was important because she hadn't had that for a while, and I just dealt with the drive every day. I mean, sometimes I slept in my car. Sometimes I didn't come home for 2 or 3 days because I was sleeping in my car to save on gas money, because I spend $600 a month on gas. The only thing I can say is, as long as you take their experience and learn from it, like I have. I watched both my parents do several different things, and I learned from that, and I haven't done that. I mean, I've been married for almost 7 years now. That's a pretty long time. Especially being raised the way I was raised. I never saw my mom married anybody for 7 years. It just cycled through over and over again.
So 17 years old, about to graduate high school. What happened?
It was September of 2011. Just started my senior year. It was actually the week before my senior year homecoming, and I found out I was pregnant. In October, I found out that I had miscarried my baby. And every day I think about it. Like I was a mess for months because of this. Because unless it happens to you, you don't know what it's like to lose a child before you even get to meet them. I really thought that I had found my person, you know, the person that I was gonna spend the rest of my life with. And now I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work out. I don't know if he's gonna change the way that he is. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep my family together. Because I'm one person supporting four people, and I know people do it all the time, you know. But it's just I don't feel appreciated. I don't want to I don't want to be somebody's bank, and I don't want to be somebody's I don't want to support somebody who's supposed to help me. I want to be somebody's wife. I don't want to be somebody's
This
parent.
documentary was very emotional and very difficult to make for obvious reasons after watching this preview, but it's very important, you know. I think things like this need to get out and they need to be heard, and most importantly, out of everything out of here, people need to realize that you're not alone. And I'm speaking directly to anybody who is going through a really tough time, whether it's anything described in this preview or if it's anything that you are just having a tough time with, that you don't know if you can do it. You can do it. You will do it, and you will do great things. I believe in everyone in this documentary. I believe in everyone who is watching this. I believe in everyone who hasn't seen this. I believe in all of you. And for all of those who have not heard it before or haven't heard it in a sincere manner, I care. There are people out there who care. You keep fighting and you don't stop fighting. And if you know anyone who is struggling, please advise them to seek help. And man, I just thank you so much, guys, for watching this. I love you all, and it's just an honor that I was able to do this with the people, and there should be a link to the full documentary. If it's not there, it's not done yet, but hopefully it should be done soon. The full documentary is going to be an hour, but please click it if it's there. If it's not, please just hold out for a subscribe. Never stop fighting, forever and always.